So guys, after 6 years living in the UK, I am officially British. And just a couple of days ago, I got my passport. That is my British passport, of which I am super proud of myself attaining this alongside my Ghanaian passport. I see this as a privilege and not a right, and every privilege comes with its own responsibilities. So what are some of the benefits of a British citizen? The right to live in the UK forever, meaning my status will be permanently settled, meaning whenever I travel, I'll not be calculating, oh, I have this number of days to spend in, visas have some restrictions of which I am out of that zone now. Secondly is the NHS free medical care, of which I've been paying a lot. And I'm happy I'm free of that as well. The third is right to vote and right to stand for public office, of which will differ in my case since I've decided to keep both my Ghanaian passport and my British passport. For the voting, I already had the right to vote because I was a Commonwealth citizen when I came into this country, of which afforded me the right to vote the very day that I stepped my foot in the UK. But when it comes to public office, there are certain public office like being a member of parliament, of which if you have a dual citizenship, you can't, apply to be a member of parliament, of which also applies to my country, Ghana. You can never be a member of parliament in my country, Ghana, when you have a dual citizenship. And number 4, the right to hold a British passport, of which this book can enable me to travel to many countries across the world without any visa. So I was asking myself, how powerful is the British passport? First, I thought American, Canadian, and Australian passports would be more powerful than this British book. But guys, I was wrong. In this video, we are going to look at the world 10 most powerful passports in 2024. And in my goodie bag, I'll give 5 passport mistakes you should avoid. So guys, my source of information is from the Henley Passport Index, which is the original authoritative ranking of all world passports according to the number of destinations their holders can access without a visa. I know a lot of you will be asking, how did they come about in the grading of these passports? One is Enhanced Mobility Index, which accounts for 50% of the overall score. So the passport with the visa-free score is considered the most powerful. It's kind of tricky in the sense that, some countries tend to withdraw certain countries' privileges, as in the visa-free. Like, for instance, America likes to do that a lot. And sometimes when they withdraw other countries', privileges as a visa-free country to enter into that country, the other countries also try to, do the same. So this I see is kind of tricky for me. Second is the investment index, which is what 25% of the passport index score is based on global competitiveness. And the third is quality of life index, which has 6 indicators, which include happiness of the citizen and the cost of living, and 4 more others that I don't want to go into details, guys. So guys, these are some of the factors of which is being used to measure how powerful a passport is. So let's start with passport number 1. And guys, are you ready for passport number 1? So number 1 on my list is Singaporean passport. It's the world's most powerful passport, affording its citizens visa-free access to 195 travel destinations out of the 227 worldwide. This is where I'll bring in my game. Ditch it or keep it. Will you ditch your British passport for Singaporean passports? It's a big no for me, guys. Do you know how much the money that has gone into, the journey, the money, I don't even know how to explain how look, I will take my British, not even my Ghanaian passport. Will I exchange it for my Singaporean passport? That's personal to me, yeah. So you can be at number 1 lane, right? In the second position is France, Germany, Italy, Japan, and Spain, making it to number 2, affording its citizens to visa-free access to 192 travel destinations. In the third position is Finland, Ireland, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Sweden, and South Korea, affording its citizens to visa-free access to 191 travel destinations. In the fourth position is the United Kingdom, New Zealand, Norway, Switzerland, Belgium, and Denmark, affording its citizens to 190 visa-free access to travel. Countries in the fifth position is Australia and Portugal, affording its citizens to 189 visa-free access to travel. Greece and Poland comes to the sixth position, affording its citizens to 188 visa-free access to travel. In the seventh position is Canada, Czech Republic, Hungary, Malta, affording its citizens to 187 visa-free access to travel. Where's America? Well, Malta, Czech Republic, Hungary, Canada. Well, let's see. The United States of America is at number 8, affording its citizens to 186 visa-free access to travel. In the ninth position is Estonia, United Arab Emirates, and Lithuania, giving its citizens to 185 visa-free access to travel. And in the 10th position is Iceland, Latvia, Slovakia, and Slovenia, affording its citizens to 184 visa-free access to travel. In my goodie bag, guys, I have 5 passport mistakes you need to avoid. Before your ticket is booked, your bag is packed, make these important checks or else you'll be stopped from boarding the airline. Number 1, not checking for damage. Guys, even minor passport damage can stop you from boarding your flight. So please ensure your passports are always in a safe place. I remember the very first time I was traveling, my passports, what I had put on it, and I sent it to the embassy, guys. I didn't know, that was way back in 2005 or 2004. I was called back, then they returned my passport to me, guys, way back in Ghana, when I was in Ghana. So make sure for checking any damages on your passport. Not checking for expiry date. Some countries will not let you enter if your passport expiry date expires in 6 months or less. The third is having too many stamps. If you're a frequent traveler, your passport may have lots of visa stamps. Some countries wouldn't let you enter unless you have at least 2 to 5 blank pages left. Those of you who will be going out and you will be fighting for stamps. Make sure your book is not, covered with all your stamps. Make sure you have 2 or 4 blank pages left. Don't accept souvenir stamps. Souvenir stamps are not official and could invalidate your passport. For example, Port Lockeroy, Antarctica, and South Pole, these are not, official countries, and they tend to give some souvenir stamps to their visitors, so be mindful of that, guys. And the last check, falling for scam. If you're renewing your passport, make sure you use your country's official agency in issuing your passport. I got this assignment for you. Before you book your flight, make sure you don't have any of these mistakes on your passport. It was a nice journey encountering the world's top most powerful passports in 2024. It's nice to be important, but very, very important to be nice. Bye.